So today we're going to show you the tools you need to fit a carpet, and I'm going to fit a bit of gripper to this little L shape that I've made, timber, and we're going to show you the two different methods to cutting a carpet to stick it onto the gripper. So firstly you're going to need, obviously you need your stretcher, which is essential. You need that. You need what we call a tack hammer or tacker, which holds A11 staples, a bolster, a pair of snips, and a hammer. You also need, which I don't need now, for fitting a door bar you'll need a hacksaw as well. But obviously we don't need one of them. I'll do another video on that eventually, fitting a door bar and showing you how to cut into a door bar. But for now, what we're going to do, I'm just going to quickly snip this down. So about there. Like so. And then we'll just pop it on here. Like so. Like that. So that's tacked on. So your hammer, the first thing that you put down in your room is your gripper. Then you put down your door bar, your threshold in your door, and then you will put your underlay down using one of these, which is a tacker. There's no tacks in it at the moment. And then the process would be you'd lay your carpet out into the room on top of your underlay, and then you proceed to fit. So what I'm going to do now is show you, there's two different methods of cutting that I use anyway. So let's assume that your carpet's up the wall slightly. Let's move these out of the way. So some people like to rub it onto the grippers first, so it sits on like so. Some people like to sit it onto the gripper like that first and then cut it. So what I'm going to show you is with a hook blade, the first method. We'll just change the blade on that. Sorry, I jumped a bit there. There's two blades you use as well. So we've got a hook we use for what we're hooking, and then we use a straight for back cutting. So the first method, can we see this corner?
Yeah.
So what you do is you use your thumb and your index finger as a guide. So what I do is I just get my thumb across the back edge, say, of the wall, and then put my thumb there. And then all we do is we come along like so. It's about there. Then pull your flat back, and then all you do is get your bolster and tuck in. So if you come over the top there, mate, you can see that it's cutting perfectly. Again, if you're not fit, then I wouldn't suggest this, because you can scratch the skirtings very easily with too much pressure, or obviously if you've been doing it for years, then you just know how to cut it. Then the second method, which I would recommend for someone that hasn't done it before, is the back cut method, which is what you do is you just fold the carpet over, bend it like so, and then come across the back of the carpet. So you see the tip of the blade here, you can use that as a guide across the back. So if you push it against the back like so, and then gently go from the back across like so, and it will leave you enough access, as you can see here.
Excess,
or excess, sorry. You can edit that. And then all you do is you come along, tap, 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 tap. Rub your bolster against the back of it, and there you go. Again, you've got a perfect cut.
Nice.